Start streaming. And you are live.
Welcome, Mage. I'm Rhino, and today we're gonna upgrade the Jace deck a little bit,
Probably quite a lot. We're going to be changing out almost everything.
and we're gonna use this Jace.
Yeah, Jace. Oh, wait a second. No, we're not using that Jace. I thought that was Jace Mirror Mage. Okay, slight technical difficulties here. I don't know where the Jace Mirror Mage deck is now. What did you do with it? You ate it. That's what you did. You ate it.
Touch it.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the deck builder. So this is what we currently have as the deck, and it is it's not great. And I've got to find out why things aren't working. I thought I had everything working. All right. Okay. So, was that Jace?
I don't know. Let me check.
This one is.
No.
Yeah. Jace the Perfected Mind. All right. I know we got it here.
Okay.
All right. That's what happens when we do stuff out of sequence.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jace Mirror Mage makes copies of himself, and he can scry, and then he can draw cards. Originally, this deck, what did this deck end up doing?
Mainly
Not much.
he just copied himself.
Yeah. And so he didn't really do much of anything that was very effective. So what we're going to do is try to shift him over more or less to an infect or toxic deck, and see if we can get that to work for us. All right.
Okay.
Come on.
See. Where is it?
Okay.
Oh, I think it's right there. No.
Yes, that's it.
Oh, that's it?
That's it. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Yeah, this is the Jace.
Let's see here. All right, and I've got one thing I got to do real quick, and then we will get started in deconstructing that. So why don't you go ahead and point out some of the things that didn't work in that deck.
Well, he oh man, what did it work? Oh boy.
Right. Okay. Well, the blue stuff kind of worked. Yeah, and we were trying to do some proliferate with it, and it just wasn't really doing much of anything. Now, having proliferate in it is probably not a bad idea, but we need to have better proliferates. So what we're going to do here is we are going to take this deck and we're going to remove all of the green. We're not going to do any green at all.
Including the forest.
Yes. So we will, where is it?
Campus.
So I'm going to start getting rid of all the green. And what we're going to probably do is we're going to replace the green for black.
Because I think that's the best bet.
Yeah.
Are we going to still do the same?
Yeah, just pull out. We're gonna pull out all the green, all the green. That's. Wait a second. Yeah. Well, that's fine. Yeah. Sideboard.
Okay.
So we want this to be infect or toxic.
Not both.
Well, infect or toxic. That is not. I didn't say either or.
Okay.
Okay. So top of the list is Dreamstalker, which is pretty cool. Now remember, we have other constraints in
Okay.
building this. The the entire deck has to be under $10, including the Jaces. And the Jaces are under $2 each. And right now, I think Jace, yeah, it's showing up at 67 cents. So we've got a ways to go.
Yeah,
on
it's cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these as we go along, or you can remove them. Why don't you remove them?
Okay.
And I will get out other things that we have floating around. We have the card. We had talked about this before, and RULE. Virulent Wound. So we'll put 4 of those in here. It's an instant. It's a 1-drop instant. Put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. When that creature is put into the graveyard this turn, its controller gets a poison counter. So that's a good low drop thing. And let's see what else we've got. We've got.
But the downside is it has to die on that turn.
Well, that's not that much of a downside. It is an instant speed thing, so you can end up putting it on something that is dying or something that only needs one more counter on it. Grim Affliction is a 3-drop. Put a -1/-1 counter on target creature, then proliferate. So we'll put 4 of those in there. At the moment. Let's see here. Well, I've got we've got some other cards. I've got them piles around here somewhere. Okay. We have Phyrexian Juggernaut.
Oh, yeah. As infect, when it deals damage.
All right.
I need to see the infect.
Okay, so
infect.
infect deals -1/-1 counters to creatures, and it deals poison counters to players. It has to attack each turn if it's able, and that's pretty much it. It's a 6-drop 5/5. It's not a great card. Yes, I just threw 4 into the deck list. We will probably go down to 2 or less, I would think. We might have 1 or 2 in there. Let's see.
What about I did run across some.
Hang on. We have
Mirror
SD.
convert.
Oh, what?
Mirror convert.
Okay.
It.
Hang on a second. I'm in the middle of doing something else.
Okay.
So Scourge. Okay. Scourge Servant. This is a 5-drop 3/3 with Infect. Okay. We have 3 of these at the moment. We may have more. All right. We also have Festermite. Okay.
So with Infect.
Oh, Flesner. Flen. S. Flesnermite. We've got 3 of these. All right, at the moment.
So with Infect, whenever it deals damage,
It does -1/-1 counters on creatures, and it deals poison counters on players.
does it deal that much damage?
It deals that much damage as well, and that much poison counters. All right. Let's see. We have.
If I were to give something Infect and it already has Infect.
It doesn't double Infect, but it will with Toxic. So if you have something that has Toxic 1 and then it says give every creature Toxic 1, then that one would have Toxic 2.
Okay.
So RG.
Let me double check and see.
Argent Mutation. We have 3 of these. So we will put those in. This may be a possibility. And let's see here.
Okay. Yeah, I was just double checking.
Yeah, Toxic does add up. There's other nifty things about Toxic too that most people don't realize. Toxic, since it is a keyword ability, it can be stifled. You can use disallow on it. But you can't do that with Infect because Infect happens with damage. Let's see here. We've got like little piles of cards floating around here. And I'm finding my piles. I had grabbed some Infect cards and stuff and kind of threw it together. And then we're going to see if there's anything that we currently have in Phyrexia All Will be one that will be helpful. That would be those cards, or those cards. You take a look at that. We haven't opened up a lot of them yet, but we have a booster box. Oh, Snuff Out. That's not a cheap card.
What? No, what's Snuff Out?
Oh, Snuff Out is if you control a swamp, you may pay 4 life instead of paying Snuff Out's mana cost and destroy target non-black creature. It can't be regenerated. That's a pretty expensive card, I think, because it's played in Pauper a lot. Snuff Out. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna put that in there.
Yeah, that's $22. That blows our budget multiple times over. got an auger of Bolus. That may be something. Hey, we've got 3 Snuff Outs. Counterspell. Let's see here. Fairy Sphere. Ornithopter Paradise. There was. So if you got any suggestions for cards that we may be able to find, let us know. Um, oh yeah, there's Psychic Barrier. Wind Slicer. Paneswalker. Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Okay.
I
Well,
wasn't sure about surgical skull bomb because yeah, um, you can do one to draw a card, but the second ability,
okay.
uh,
Okay. Let me see that. We'll pull it up. So RG Surgical Skull Bomb. Okay. Uh, you can draw a card, or you can return a target creature to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Activate only as a sorcery. Yeah, we could potentially do that. And let's for the moment, let's focus on anything that can do poison counters
proliferate.
or proliferate. Yeah. Um, and we'll see if,
So we're sticking to proliferate.
well, where proliferate helps in this case, because once you get poison counters on somebody, you want to be able to proliferate those poison counters.
They're sitting at one at 9 poison counters. Like, okay,
Proliferate one. Okay, let me see. You started out showing off Jace, the Jace the Perfected Mind. Okay, so we can't use this one because it is a $6 card.
yeah,
Okay. Well, it's good to know.
yeah.
And another little pile here, which has this looks like a bunch of white cards that we don't need. All right.
And these are a bunch of white cards that we don't need.
That's a pile of blue.
Oh,
I was looking through another pile over here.
oh.
Sorry, bad. So
This.
so much fun. Hope you're having fun. Yes, we
Yeah.
are. Just to get you caught up, we had a Planeswalker deck Rhino created, which turned out to be a failure, for lack of better terms. It was a cool idea. It couldn't keep up with the other decks he had created. So we are changing gears on it, and we are trying to turn it into an infect or toxic deck, something that deals poison in it as best they can. So we are looking at what we have available and what is inexpensive, because the deck has to be under $10 total to meet our requirements. We want to be able to build decks that someone else can easily put together and have fun. So they can build 2 decks. And in fact, I think one of our decks is like $4.
Oh boy.
And another one's like 7. So, for $13, you can have 2 really fun Planeswalker decks. Because Rhino really liked the old Planeswalker decks. We have all of them, I think. I think we have all of them. This is what we're doing. I will, let's shift over to this mode. And
Okay, I got
oh,
all the.
that's all of it's the leftover stuff from our draft. Let's get that out way. And all right, so anything with toxic or
Infect.
yeah, I mean, we've got infect, we need proliferate. We okay. Font of progress. And some of these and all will be one are okay. It's interesting. Let's get Rhino back on screen. And
I think I put
okay.
chittering.
Okay, this is the
rat.
yeah, sacrifice an artifact or a creature, draw a card. Activate only if opponent has 3 or more poison counters and only once each turn. Okay, chittering skittering. All right, let me take a look at that. Find out the chittering skittering. Yeah, whopping 8-cent card. Yeah, this might be that might be a reasonable one. What I'll do is I'll put that in sideboard at the moment.
Okay. I don't know about him.
Okay, he is probably way too expensive.
Okay.
DRIV. Let me go over here to this so everybody else can see what we're looking at. Drivnold, $5.48.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, probably on the high side there. Let me take a look
I'm
at.
gonna be against this card.
Okay, the Bone Picker Scourge. Okay, the Bone Picker Scourge. Bone Picker Scourge. Okay, 15-cent card. So I will put 1 because all we have is 1 at the moment.
Do we already have a fleshless gladiator?
Okay, Fleshless Gladiator. Fleshless Gladiator. That's this one. So it's corrupted. You can return it. I will add the 1 here as well. The downside is it's not doing anything to affect the board. As in it's not adding poison counters or proliferating. Let's see. This is a white card. There's a bunch of mirrors. Okay. See a chronicler. All right. And this is the prosthetic injector. Okay. So this one would make sense.
It gives something. toxic, which is great.
Prosthetic injector. All right, so we'll put that in. We have one at the moment. I'm sure we can find more. The ballistic skull bomb. I don't know. I mean, it is a card draw, but the extra ability is white, and we're going blue black. So
I was going with the surgical.
the surgical skull bomb.
Yeah.
Draw a card. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Okay. We've got one of those. SURGIC. Surgical skull bomb. Okay, we will add one of those.
If I open up a couple of packs, I might get something.
Yeah, and we'll open up some packs.
Yeah.
But sacrifice artifact. Okay. Annihilating glare. ANIH. Annihilating glare. All right. As an additional cost to cast a spell, pay 4 or sacrifice an artifact or a creature.
Okay.
So for 1, you can destroy a target creature or a planeswalker. So we will add that to the list. I don't think we've got anything cool out of that. All right, let's take a look at. Oh, let me add lands. And we'll do that right there.
10 swamps and 10 islands.
Yeah, just to start off with. All right, that will give us a better idea of how we're going to balance this out. Plus, we need to figure out what Dimir lands do we want. Is there any Dimir lands that would be useful?
What about the Orzhov, not about the Orzhov, the Dimir,
Okay, here's
campus.
REJECT reject imperfection. We've got one of these.
Yeah.
That is a nice card for this deck. And it's a 10-cent card. All right. Uncutus Retrofitter. It's got a toxic 1. I don't know. You need to have a lot more artifacts in the deck.
Oh.
That's right.
Why?
Because when it enters the battlefield, it takes an artifact and it turns it into a creature.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, for a 3-drop 2/3 with toxic 1 is okay. But you really want to have the other ability.
I just look and see, okay, toxic 1.
Yeah.
And I put it aside.
Anoint with affliction. Okay. So this is an instant. You can exile target creature if it has a mana value of 3 or less for 2, which is pretty cool. But if your opponent has 3 poison counters, you can exile any creature. So this is a good possibility there. Oh, Whisper of Dross. Whisper of the Dross. Whisper of the Dross. Okay. Target creature gets -1/-1, and then proliferate. Oh, that's pretty cool. We'll add that. We also have a Drown in Ichor. Drown in Ichor, which is kind of like a
Oh, I remember.
Languish or whatever.
It was a Grasp of Darkness.
Grasp of Darkness. Yeah, target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn, then proliferate. So, and Grasp of Darkness is 2 black. This is a black
and colors.
Yeah. Okay. I like the Blight Belly Rat. Blight Belly Rat. That's a good one as a possibility. And yeah, we're enjoying the set so far. We are now, granted, the deck that we're building is a Planeswalker deck. And so we're looking specifically for the cheap cards in this, and it's revolving around Jace Mirror Mage. So the whole idea of Jace Mirror Mage is to scry, set up your deck, set up your cards, and then draw the cards that you want. So, and the nice thing is it's a 3-drop Jace, not very expensive. It comes in with 4 loyalty counters, which is pretty cool. So we're also looking at PES. The Pestilent Siphoner.
So, I saw one.
Yes, I got it in my hand.
Flying and Toxic One.
So this is kind of funny because what we've got packs that we can open, and we've got set booster packs, and of course, oh yeah, we're going to have like some amazing cards. Let's see.
Not really.
Well, yeah, I mean, you open up set booster, you have a chance of getting 4. Okay. Yeah, there's your cards. Okay, this is our stuff so far. So this is what's left over of the old deck here, and then these are some of the cards that we're thinking about putting in here. So what we're going to do is, and ignore this stuff up here, this is just extra cards that we got from the set. So we're looking at this deck, and yeah, ignore the fact that we've got 70 cards at the moment. We've got let's see here. Some of the cool cards that we have in here. Contagion Clasp. When it enters the battlefield, you put a -1/-1 on a target creature, and then you can, for 4, proliferate. So we've got a couple of those in here. We have where's the Core Prowler. So that is a 4-drop 2/2, and it has Infect, and then it also has Proliferate when it's dying. So these are some like really important cards for what we're doing with this deck. And yeah, we probably won't need 4 Phyrexian Juggernauts. Let's knock it down to 2 for the moment. Uh, because I mean, a 6-drop is kind of rough. The Scourge Servant, right? It is a 5-drop 3/3 with infect. We've got 4 of those at the moment. Let's go ahead and knock that down to 2. So, oh, plus Scourge. Oh, here it is. We take out one of them. All right. Core Prowler. The Bone Picker Scourge. Nice. We don't have a lot in the way of blue creatures though.
Yeah.
Maybe. No. Cutis is okay, but we don't really have a lot of artifacts that are just plain artifacts. I mean, we've got artifact equipment there. I don't know, 3-drop 2/3 with toxic, it might be good enough.
Let me see if I have any. Oh, there's this contingent clasp. How many?
All right, we're keeping all of that at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how many. How many artifacts do we have in? 4?
Yes, we have 4. Not including the core prowler here. Well, no, that's a horror. It's just a colorless horror. I thought it was artifact. Yeah, we have 4. And so yeah, we can turn a contagion clasp into an artifact creature as a surgical skull bomb and a prosthetic injector. So we have 4. But I mean, let's just go ahead and cut on. Oh, it's on CPU. Cut its rector. All right. What did I put down here? Yeah, Tezzard's Gambit. We have those. That might be good.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I just gotta find them. It's probably in this pile right here.
You want me to?
Let me check real quick because I don't know that it is or not. Bone Picker, Flying Death Touch, Dark Ritual. That's 25. Oops. I just dropped a grafted exoskeleton.
There's a thorn.
Yeah, Thorn of the Black Rose.
Yeah, I think this is a little too expensive.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we can put that in there. Dark Steel Axe. Okay, so that's probably not. Um,
Want me to have a bio?
I don't think this is. Dread Wanderer. Impact Tremors. Hey, there's a Tide Taker. There's a couple Tide Takers. Maybe this pile here. Believe it or not, we actually clean things up. What do I have up at the moment? Do I have? All right, we have. Yeah, this will probably be it. There's Dread, Slaver, Newsgraph. What? Oh, there's another Contagion Clasp. Retreat to Hagra. That's not Hagrid. Retreat to Hagrid. Deny existence. There's Flying Clasher. There's a Tezzert's Gambit.
Yay.
Steady Progress. There's a couple steady progresses. Oh, more Contagion Clasps. Telepathy. Thrumming Bird. How many Thrumming Birds do we have in this? Yeah, we put 4 in there. Okay.
Oh.
There's more steady progress. We got a whole bunch of steady progress. Okay, steady progress is a 3-drop. Tezzert's Gambit is more Phyrexian, but it costs more.
It costs more.
Yeah, I mean it costs a total 4. This is draw 2 cards, then proliferate.
Or
you can do a proliferate and then draw a card. All right, let's see here. I think all we have is that one Tezzert's Gambit. I think it's probably in another deck at the moment. So
yeah, it's in Boros deck.
Okay, let's do steady progress, and let's do 2. And the Tez Tezzert's Gambit. We'll add 1. All right.
All right.
So up to 71 cards. All right. Before we go too much further, we can jump over and take a look at the stats. So the stat curve, for some reason, is not picking up black. I don't know why. We need to talk to Deck Builder about this. We've got 22 lands at the moment. And the mana curve is pretty reasonable. I mean, 2.57, that's probably pretty good. But we probably need to get it up to at least 24 lands. Probably 25 or 26. I'm thinking, because we don't really have much else in the way of I mean, we did put in a couple of Evolving Wilds. So we need to put in some buddy lands. What buddy lands do we have that we can easily put in? And I gotta figure out where I put the buddy lands. I know we've got some in a basic land box here.
No.
All right, there. And then that's green. Let's see, what do we have in this pile right here? We got Quandrix Campus, Command Tower. That's no good in this game.
Why not?
So we're looking for Demir, basically. We could put in like an Unknown Shores as a filter land.
Nah.
But we really don't like the filter lands, especially, yeah. And they're just way too slow. And we've got I don't think we don't have anything. We've got a bunch of stuff with with 2-pip blue, but not 2-pip black. So we'll definitely need plenty of blue stuff. What land do you think we need to do? I mean, we've got Dismal Backwater. We got 4 of those. That's a life gain.
Yeah.
There's even more Dismal Backwater. I don't know that we really need the scry lands. Here's something. Oh no, not that one. I was thinking it knew. No, the Desert of the Mindful. It's a cycle land.
Yeah.
But it comes in tapped.
Yeah.
We could potentially put in a waterfront district. No, we've got a waterfront district. I mean, that would be a card draw. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right. So, what are we putting in land-wise? We currently have 22 lands. We have two Evolving Wilds, 10 islands, 10 swamps.
Okay.
So that's 22 lands. We want to get up to 25 minimum, I think.
25.
We don't want this deck to get mana starved.
Well.
All right. The Dismal Backwater.
Maybe take.
We're not taking anything out. We have to add at least 3 more lands.
3 of the Dismal Backwater.
Do we want to use either of those other cards? Look at those. Do we want to use any of those at all?
Let's see. I think the waterfront district in.
Okay. So why don't we do 2 Dismal Backwaters and a waterfront district?
Yeah.
Waterfront district. Okay. So we'll pull that out. So waterfront district, there's tapped. You can add either, and then for 4, You can sacrifice it and draw a card.
Okay.
So that's pretty decent, I think. I mean, that'll help with the fixing. We may need to go up on the islands. I don't know. Um, and yeah, we had Cave. I know we have Cave of Temptation around here somewhere. Okay, so the belly, bright, blight belly rat. We've got one of those. We've got Dream Stalkers.
We got, I think, 4.
Yes, we have 4. Yeah, we currently have 4 on the deck. And there's the battlefield. Return a permanent you control to its owner's hand. So you can use that. It's not as protection, but the neat thing is you can return Jace.
Yes.
And that's the whole reason for putting this in here, so that you can bring back Jace and put Jace back out again.
Yeah.
So that is kind of important to this deck. Flincer might infect lifelink. I mean, it's a gremlin. It's on the ground. It's a 1/1. But you know, it will gain you some life. We've got 3 of those. Okay, the Flesh Gladiator. You can return it back to your hand for 3. I'm thinking that this is probably going to go on the sideboard because it reacts to the poison counters. It doesn't do anything to get more on there. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I want sideboard and we'll get that out. All right. Okay, flying toxic. Yeah. That's good. Thrumming bird. This proliferates every time it deals damage. We've got 4 of those. We can potentially go down on that some.
Go down 1.
Yeah. I don't know that I want to go down. We only have 21 creatures at the moment. We want to have about a third of the deck to be creatures.
Okay.
The Bone Picker Scourge. This is another one. I mean, it reacts to it, but it gives it Death Touch and Lifelink, and it is flying. We only have 1 of them at the moment. Let's put it to the sideboard at the moment. Anarchus, Toxic. I mean, it is blue. We need a few blue creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think we're going to stick to 20 blue creatures. So these will be our these will be our creatures. Did I say 20 blue creatures? These will be our creatures. So we'll have the Blight Belly. Go ahead and pull out the Blight Belly. The okay.
Let's see.
I put
Blight Belly.
okay. We're keeping Uncuttus, Blight Belly. These we're going to keep. This is we're keeping that.
Yeah.
We're keeping this.
About the Phyrexian Juggernaut.
Yeah, we're keeping the Phyrexian Juggernaut. I'm trying to do this in order though.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the Blight Belly we've got, right?
Yeah.
We've got the Blight Belly. We already have the Dreamstalkers in there. The Flinzer Mites, we're going to keep those. 1, 2, 3. The Pestilence Siphoner.
Right here.
Okay, Pestilence Siphoner. Throwing birds in there. Uncuttus, Nuckus, Core Prowler we already got. Scourge Servant we don't have at the moment.
Yes, we do.
Okay, well, we gotta have 2 of those.
1,
2.
2.
Okay, so we got those. And then 2 Phyrexian Juggernauts, which are these. Okay. So these we'll be able to sleeve up now.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Now, yeah.
You go ahead and sleeve them up.
Yeah, go ahead and we'll do that. Sleeve those up because we're not going to change that.
Okay. Sure.
Well, not at the moment. And then we will take the rest of these cards and we'll figure out what else we're going to put in here. Next Saturday, what we can do is we can see if people want to come to our local game store and play these Planeswalker decks and give us some ideas.
Okay.
So we will. All right. So we will go back to this. All right. All right. So we can put this on top of something
That doesn't or does?
have toxic. So yeah, go ahead and put that in that pile right there. So let's get the prosthetic injector out. We're definitely going to put that in. We're going to definitely do the. Are we definitely doing the surgical skull bomb? It's that there. Are we definitely doing that?
As an if.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's more of an if.
Yeah, you can bounce.
A creature, but and you can bounce an opponent's creature with it. So that's kind of nice. I mean, it is a pretty low drop. Not a lot. I mean, you could use it to draw a card if you needed to. And we've got plenty of scrying ability with Jace. But right now we got to get rid of 12 cards. Okay, Contagion Clasp we already have in there, and we definitely want to keep Contagion Clasp. We will set that here for the moment. I'm thinking we might have to remove it. I don't know. All right. All right, let's look at our. Okay, Annihilating Glare. Cool. Drown in Ichor. Cool. Stealth Mission. Did we have Stealth Mission in here already?
Yeah, I think we do.
Okay. Okay. We'll need an extra island.
Next island.
Yeah, I'll get that in a moment. Yeah, we got a stealth mission in here. Put 2/1/1 counters on target creature you control. The creature can't be blocked this turn. So that's great for putting on one of your infect creatures that can't be blocked. So stealth mission might be a more important card. Tezzeret Gambit. Okay. All right, Virulent Wounds. We've got 4 of those. We probably don't need 4.
Maybe 3.
No, I'm thinking 2.
Okay.
Okay, knock Virulent Wound down to 2. Okay. Yeah, Whisper of the Dross. That's pretty neat.
Okay.
I'm going to put this in sideboard. Anoint with Affliction.
Okay.
Yeah,
find it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Becomes an artifact in addition to its other types. Draw. I mean, this is a card draw. Basically, it's a card draw for 3.
So it's a meh.
Yeah, it's kind of a meh. I'll put 1 in the sideboard and take them out. All right.
Take them out.
Yeah, we're basically taking them all out. Grim Affliction. Let's knock that down to 2.
Okay.
All right, Reject Imperfection. That's a counter spell. And then Proliferate. We got 1 Steady Progress. Proliferate, draw a card. Okay, we're at 64 right now.
I don't think Steady Progress is that great.
Proliferate and draw a card?
I mean, it's 3 Proliferate, draw a card.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an instant.
Okay, well, then let's go ahead and take them out. All right. Take out Steady Progress.
I mean, that's my thought.
Oh, well, hey. You're Jack.
My Jack, yeah.
Yeah. We're at the Surgical Skull Bomb again. I'm thinking sideboard.
Okay.
That was in the bottom here. So, well, all right. And we need to remove 1 more card.
What about all these other cards?
Well, those are cards that are going in right now. So, yeah, we talked about the Tezzeret's Gambit, the Drown in Ichor. No,
It was.
oh yeah, that was taken out. Okay.
Yeah.
The Annihilating Glass. Yeah, those are going in. We just got to figure out 1 more card to take out. Let's knock Grim Affliction down to 1.
Okay.
All right, that will give us 60. All right, so what we're going to do, we will save this.
And do The rest.
Okay.
About the Desert's Gambit.
Yeah, that's going in.
Okay.
All right. So, I got to get one more island out for you.
Okay.
And there's one more island. And you need 10 swamps.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. There's the 10 swamps. Go ahead and sleeve that up. I am going to go ahead and load this deck up. So we go, where's it? Here. All right. We're going to delete that Jace Mirror Mage. And we're going to grab this Jace Mirror Mage. Decks. Your Planeswalker decks. And then we will play this here in just a moment.
Yeah.
Let's import this.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And we'll go with Cardboard Combat. You're going to play that one?
Play Jace?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And I'll put you in as Jace.
Okay.
All right. Why is it taking it so long to load up everything else? Boom. All right. So you're Jace Mirror Mage, and I am. All right, we're going to change this to. All right, which Planeswalker deck am I going to be running?
Well, not the remade. Let's see. You want to do the Wanderer?
Sure. I can do the Wanderer. Wanderer.
Let's see if I can speed up with That's strange.
Okay, Tezzer's Gambit showing up twice in here.
I have 2 sleeves left over. Maybe.
Okay, go ahead and sleeve up stuff, and we will take a look. We'll take a closer look. There's some funky things going on with loading the cards up as well. See, like Tezzer's Gambit showing up twice. Oh, I know why. I know why.
Why?
Because it was in sideboard, and so it's got all the sideboard cards in there too.
Oh.
Okay. That's fine. All right. So don't shuffle. Let's tear that apart and figure out what's going on here. So get all the lands out. We'll make sure that we've got all the right lands. I am going to be doing the Wanderer. So let me grab the Wanderer. All right. So That's mine. This one is yours. Okay. And
Okay, I got all the lands out.
okay. Just gonna. All right. So make sure that we have 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right. Okay. So that was one of the problems. All right. So now we've got the 25 lands. All right. And now we are going to go through the list here of cards. So Bright Belly. All right. All right, let's get the creatures. There's 2 Jaces. There's Dreamstalker. Okay, 2, 3, 4. All right, the Flinzer might. 1, 2, 3. Flinzer might. The Pestilence Siphoner. Okay, it's here. Thrumming Birds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thrumming Birds. Acutus. Core Prowler. 2 Core Prowlers. Scourge Servant. And Phyrexian Juggernauts. Okay. Okay. Prosthetic Injector. Yes. 2 Contagion Clasps. Yes. Okay. 1 Annihilating Glare.
Annihilating Glare is right here.
Sleeve it. One Drowning Ichor. Okay. All right. A stealth mission. Tezzeret's Gambit.
Tezzeret's Gambit.
2 Virulent Wounds. 1 Whisper of the Dross.
Whisper of the Dross.
1 Grim Affliction.
Okay.
1 Rejected Injection.
Okay.
And 3 Jaces.
Okay.
Apparently, oh yeah, we've taken these out.
We did?
Yeah.
Well,
We taken these 2 cards out. That's why. All right, so you should be able to shuffle up.
okay.
And so now I take this stuff out of the way. We've got everything loaded up, ready to go, I think. And we will get our game on.
We do have Blight Belly Rat. in here?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And some forest. Hundreds. Forest. Forest. Hey, we got some doggos. All right.
Yeah.
Primeval bounty. Evolution stage. I'm just trying to get this stuff taken care of real quick. So, all right. And the forest should go here.
I think I should do a free mo.
Yes, you get basically. So what we do when Rhino's starting up a new deck, he will shuffle a bunch, but he'll get some free mulls, free mulligans, so that his deck can be playable.
Yes.
Alrighty, so our board looks reasonable-ish. There we go. So, yes, it is game time.
It's game time. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I will shuffle up as well, and we will see how this brew works.
Yeah. Infect versus
Yes.
not.
Infect versus no. Well, this is a proliferate deck.
Yeah.
And
Why don't you proliferate your own poison counter?
well, if it is good for me to do so, then I will. Excuse me. So let's see here. Yeah, I'm pretty well centered.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't see what I look like over there because I always turn and I see the side of my head.
Don't worry, you look fine.
Yeah. All right. There's my deck ready to go.
Okay.
Let me shuffle a time or two for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the dogs.
Oh yeah, our dogs are distracted right now. They're supposed to go out and do their thing, and they go out and they bark.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, who do you think is going to win this?
I don't know who's gonna win.
So, we both have some proliferate going on. All right.
Okay.
Don't shuffle anymore.
I
All right.
know.
That's my cut. All right. So, we've got to get the spinner out. Find out who goes first.
Okay. It looks like I'm going first.
Okay.
I will go first.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hey, this is a mulligan.
Yeah. Yeah, you stacked this.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you stacked this.
No, I didn't.
0 lands? Yeah, you stacked it.
I had one land, and that one land was an evolving wilds.
Hey, at least you had a starting point. I had no starting point. All right. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, come on.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this. I'm bottoming that one. Yeah, but you keep. Yeah, you started shuffling before I had a chance to. What we normally do is we normally shuffle the lands, then we shuffle the lands into, and we shuffle the creatures separately, and then we shuffle them into each other, which kind of speeds up things a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little.
Righty. Okay, try that.
Okay. Hopefully.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I will keep this.
Okay. Well, you're going first.
Okay, I will play a swamp.
Ooh.
I'll go ahead.
All right, I'm drawing a card. I am going to, let's see, hang on a second. I don't have that up. Okay, I need that up. All right, I am going to play an Evolving Wilds.
Ooh.
Uh,
What colors is it gonna play into?
all right, there's the Evolving Wilds. Boom. And I will pass turn.
Okay, sure. I'll play an island. Tap 2 and play Pestilence Siphon.
Okay, so you're going to get some stuff out on the battlefield quicker.
Yeah.
A flying toxic. Oh man.
Go ahead.
I'm going to crack this first, and I am going to put down a plains.
Ooh.
I will pass turn.
Okay. Combat.
Okay.
I'm going to deal 1 toxic.
Okay. So I will go down by 1, and I will get my first poison counter.
Second main.
Can you see that poison counter there? Yeah. Might need to turn it around.
I'll do Farming Bird.
Okay, Flumming Bird. All right. I have this sneaking suspicion that all this flying stuff is going to take me out pretty quickly. All right.
It's your turn.
Okay. I will draw.
Okay.
I am going to play a Plains, tap 3, and I'm going to play a Park Heights Maverick.
Ooh.
So the Park Heights Maverick has dethroned. Whenever this creature attacks, the player with the most life, or tied for the most life, whenever it attacks a player with the most life, or tied for the most life, I get to put a 1/1 counter on it. So,
Okay.
yeah. So, I will pass turn.
Okay. Tap. Draw. Let's see. I am going to go into combat. Attack. 2 in the air.
2 in the air. So I will go down to 17. Oh, we didn't put in background music on.
Yeah.
Well, you're supposed to remind me of that.
All right.
So I'll go down to 17. And I will get the toxic.
Toxic. And you'll go up by...
I'll go up to 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
All right. I will untap. I will draw. I'll play a forest. Okay, let me do this way. I'm going to tap 3, and I'm going to do Grafted Growth.
What Grafted Growth does.
Okay, so Grafted Growth, I enchant a land, and when the Grafted Growth enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target creature or vehicle. Okay, so I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on my target creature. All right.
Okay.
I am going to let's see what I want to do. I'm going to tap 1 to do Unbounded Potential. And I'm going to add a 1/1 counter to that.
Okay.
I'm going to go into combat.
Go ahead.
And so I am attacking you. You have more life than me, so this goes up to a 3. So I am hitting you for 5.
Okay.
And I will pass turn.
Okay. Tap. Draw. Let's see.
So you're a little mana starved.
Yeah, a little.
25 lands, you're mana starved. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna do Throwing Bird again.
Okay. So still got Thrumming Bird up there.
Go into combat.
Okay.
And attack.
For 2.
2.
So I will go down to 15. And that will go up to 5.
Yeah.
All right. Halfway there.
Oh, halfway there. Go ahead.
All right. Shall untap things. I will draw. I will play a planes. All right, I am going to cast the Wanderer.
Wander. Ooh.
Okay, so the Wanderer, basically, no non-combat damage can be dealt to me or my creatures. So there's no, yeah, but everything you do is, yeah, during combat. However, that virulent wound will not work.
What does Virulent Wound do?
You'll be putting -1/-1 counters. That's, I think that's damage.
No.
No, okay, it's not damage. All right. Well,
It just gives something.
yeah, it gives something. All right. So I've got a 5 here. Exile target creature with power 4 or greater. You're not going to be doing that at any point. All right.
Yeah.
I am going to swing
I
for 6.
Yeah, I can't block.
So you will go down to 9.
9?
9. And then I'm going to play a Song of Freylis.
Such a good card.
Yeah. But so that's on 1. All right. Pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. An island.
Yay.
Finally do stuff. Alright. I am going to go into combat. Attack, attack, attack.
Okay, so you'll be hitting me for 3. So I will go down to 12
We'll go up 1.
to 6.
And then
You'll proliferate twice.
proliferate twice.
So I'll be at 8.
Oh man, you're at
Yeah.
if that doesn't go up
A lot.
yeah.
Yeah, I have to be able to hit you for 9. Okay, what else you got? So you thinking this deck is working a little bit better?
Yeah.
Do I have anything that flies in here?
I think
Oh yeah, Angelic Quartermaster.
go ahead.
All right. Well, there's a land. I can cast Martyr for the Cause. Currently have a higher life total than you, so I can hit you for 6. Oh, this goes up to a 2.
You can tap that for mana.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I can do is hit you for 6.
Okay.
Which will knock you down to 3. I'm out of cards, so your go.
Okay. At the end of your turn, I'm gonna do 3 and do I know it doesn't make any sense, but Grim Affliction.
Okay.
I'm mainly doing it for the proliferate.
Okay. Okay. So Grim Affliction, you didn't need to do it for that.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I wanted to.
Grim Affliction and Proliferate.
Yeah.
So that goes up to a 3.
Yeah.
So I'm at 9. Alrighty.
Okay, on top. And combat.
You just have to hit me with one thing.
Oh, with one thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whatever one thing you want to hit me with, it makes no
Okay.
difference. That puts me up to the 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so that deck finally won a game.
And
All
I
right.
didn't even bring out
Jace.
Jace.
Okay.
Remember, kids.
Don't do poison. Oh, wait a second. No. Do poison. Do poison. All right.
Or toxic. Or,
Yeah.
I
So
don't know.
should we do this deck again?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's reset.
I had Drown in Ichor, but oh,
Okay.
and there was
Okay.
I think that Flaming Bird really
Oh yeah.
bad thing.
Thrumming Bird is, it's a cheap card, and it does the proliferates.
Yeah.
All right. So we will continue with this deck again. I don't really have much in the. I have Angelic Quartermaster. I have one of those. That has flying.
Mm.
The Grafted Apparition. That has flying. So I do have flying in this deck. And I have ways of taking out flying stuff, but I didn't run across any of it. So, oh, okay. All right. You'll still get a free mall on this.
I'm starting to like that deck.
Mhm.
Not because I won from Toxic, from
But yeah,
just because we won with that deck.
yeah.
That
Uh-huh.
did you do my deck?
All right, second 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I will keep this.
Oh, I am not going to keep.
Okay. You get a free mall.
You want to cut?
Sure. I will do that.
2, 4.
That's 7. That's 7.
Oh yeah. I think I'll keep it.
Okay. I will play an Evolving Wilds. I will crack that for a Plains, and I'll pass turn. There's Plains.
Play a Dismal Backwater. Gain a life.
Okay. So you gain a life. All right. You can cut. Untap. And draw. I will play a Forest. I will tap 2 and play a Martyr for the cause. So, and I will pass turn.
Play a waterfront district.
Okay, so the waterfront district. It's right here.
Tapped.
Yep, and then there's tapped. So later you can sacrifice it to draw a card if you need to.
Pass turn.
Pass turn. All right, untap, upkeep, and draw. I am going to play a Vastwood Fortification, but I am playing it as a forest.
I think it enters the battlefield tap.
Yeah, and there's tapped. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap 2 and play a Pollen Bright Druid.
Ooh.
So Pollen Bright Druid will come in, and I will put a 1/1 counter on my Martyr. And I will swing at you for 3.
Oh.
Taking you down to 18. Pass turn.
Play another swamp. Okay. And do black. Blue, and I'm gonna say, remember this guy?
Okay. You have a single one of them in your deck. A single one. So yeah. Wait a second. Wrong card. Hit the wrong card. Pestilence Siphoner. Okay. So flying toxic. All right.
One.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. I will untap, keep, and draw. I will play a Plains. I will see. What do I want to do? I will tap 3 to play Grafted Growth to put a 1/1 counter on my Pollen Bright. And then I'm going to tap 2 to do Unbounded Potential. I know I can do this at instant speed. And put I can either do Proliferate or put a 1/1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. It matters not. They're both going to go up to that. Combat. Swinging for 7.
Not blocking.
Okay. So swinging for 7, that puts you down to 11. Pass turn.
Okay. Tap. Draw. And draw.
Oh. I missed something with the Park Heights Maverick last game. I might have been able to win. No, I would have been off by 1. Okay.
And do 2 and play Thrumming Bird.
Okay. Thrumming Bird. You got the same hand, didn't you?
No.
All right. Thrumming Bird it is.
Combat.
Swing for 1. I get 1 counter.
I'm gonna do 2 and play Drowning Ichor.
Drown in Ichor. What are you going to drown in Ichor?
I'm gonna do the Palm Bright.
Okay, so it's -4/-4 and proliferate. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, where's that 2?
All right.
There's that 2.
All right.
Okay. Best turn.
I will untap. We'll draw. All right. I have. I will play the Park Heights Maverick.
Uh,
Okay, yeah. So the thing that I missed on the Park Heights Maverick was the last thing. When it deals combat damage to a player or dies, proliferate. And I didn't do that.
I think it's a must.
Well, but proliferate is you choose.
Oh.
And since I've forgotten it, I technically chose 0. All right. Combat. I will swing at you for 4.
Mm.
You can block with the Thrumming Bird.
I'm not gonna block.
Okay. So that will take you down to 7. Pass turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do island. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do Annihilating Glare.
Okay. Annihilating Glare. So you end up paying 5 to destroy target creature or planeswalker. Okay.
Yeah. Combat.
Okay.
Attack for 2.
For 2. I will take the 2 going down to 17. And then this will rotate up to 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
And pass turn.
Okay. Okay. Combat.
Go ahead.
Swing for 4.
Okay.
Take you down to 3. Grateful Apparition. So I've got a Grateful Apparition. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll play the Wanderer.
Okay.
And the Wanderer comes in with 5.
Okay.
And I will pass turn.
Okay. Right. I will play a swamp. And let's see. I could do that. Or I can do this. 1, 2, 3. Stealth mission.
Okay, stealth mission. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so stealth mission states put 2/1/1 counters on target creature you control. That creature can't be blocked this turn. So, which creature are you going to be putting it on?
I think I'm gonna do Storming Bird.
Okay. Doesn't make sense, but okay. Go ahead.
Combat
Okay.
attack cannot block that.
Cannot block that. But I can take that out.
Yeah.
All right, so I will
They'll
block.
trade.
Huh?
They'll trade.
Yeah, they'll trade. And you deal 3 damage to me.
Yeah.
Going down to 14. All right. And you're going to proliferate once.
Yeah, proliferate once.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna kick him.
Okay. So you're going to do Jace.
I'm going to +1 him.
Up to 5. All right. Back on doggos.
I'm going to bottom that.
Okay.
Okay. I shouldn't have attacked.
No, you shouldn't have. Unless you had. I was assuming you had a creature that you could bring out.
Yeah.
So untap. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wander Strike.
Exile target creature.
Creature, then proliferate.
Yeah, I'm dead.
So this will go up to 3. I'll swing for 5.
Yep, you win.
Alrighty.
I had a swamp.
Okay.
No,
Shall we do another game?
Sure.
All right.
When you were surprised that I had that toxic flying.
Again, yeah. I mean, basically, you haven't played in hardly any of the other creatures, the actual infect creatures.
Or toxic.
Well, I mean, you haven't played any infect creatures. You played a toxic creature.
Yeah.
And that deck is full of infect and very little toxic, but whatever.
Yeah, you didn't need to play.
I didn't need to play that. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
But there we go.
Okay. No free moves.
Yeah, no free moles now.
Okay.
But you get to go first.
2, 4, 6, 7. Nope.
Okay.
7 land.
Okay. I'm gonna keep this one.
Okay.
Super crappy hand.
Yeah.
Keeping it.
Super curvy. Keeping it. I could keep.
So one of the things that you do is that a lot of people don't realize is you get to decide if you're going to keep after the person who goes first decides. So that can change things in the way that people do their choices. So if he had kept that one, I might have decided to mulligan mine instead. But since he mulliganed his, I'm keeping mine. Because I know he's going down 6. And he's going first, which means he stays at 6. And I get an extra card.
6, 7. Okay. I am going to keep this.
Okay, what are you going to bottom?
I'm going to bottom. Might be.
Okay.
Okay.
You're going first.
Play an island. Yeah.
I am going to play forest. Pass turn.
Which one? Play an island. Tap 2 and play a farming bird.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thrumming birds. There. I'm going to draw. I am going to play a plains. And I'm going to pass turn.
Okay.
I said I kept a really crappy hand.
Oh.
Another island.
Another island.
Okay.
Mm.
No flying pestilence this time.
Attack for 1.
Attack for 1. Ow.
Nothing to
Proliferate. Yeah.
proliferate, so I'll pass.
Okay. Play plains. Pass turn.
Mm. Combat.
Okay.
Attack
Okay.
for 1.
I will take the 1, going down to 18. I put an 18 turn block.
Your turn.
Okay. Play plains. I can bring out the Wanderer.
Yay!
That's going to make sure that you can't bring out the big guy against me. Pass turn.
What big guy?
You're a Phyrexian Juggernaut.
Oh. Dismal Backwater. Get in line.
Ooh, you're up to 21. All right. Hey, you might be able to start playing black now.
Yeah. Let's see. Combat.
Okay.
Swing for 1.
17. Exciting game. Ultimate battles here. Gripping damage. Pink, pink, pink. Ah, gee. I'll play planes. Oh, pass turn.
Play Dismal Backwater.
Oh, yeah. I've been bringing up the Dismal Backwater. Okay. Let me bring up the Dismal Backwater. And you get another life. All right.
Okay.
Combat? You gonna swing for 1?
No, I'm gonna do black. Blight belly a rat.
White belly rat. Okay.
Something different.
Something different. Okay. It's
Yeah.
still got toxic.
Yeah. Combat.
Okay. Swing for 1. I'm down to 16.
Go ahead.
Forest. Pass turn.
Nothing.
You stacked the deck.
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I kept a 4-land hand.
Do 5 and play Scourge Servant.
Scourge Servant. Okay. Okay, something a little different.
Yeah.
This has infect.
Combat.
Okay.
Swing.
For a total of 3.
3. Yep.
I will go down to 13.
And you'll go up to 3.
No. I get 1.
1. Oh.
And then you proliferate.
Oh.
You get to choose the order. Yeah, you can choose which order those go in. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Pass turn.
Draw. I'm going to play black, and I'm gonna play lesser.
Flintstone fun planet.
Lesser.
It's a Flintstone. Flintstone.
I want mine.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack all out.
Okay. So that is a total of 6 damage, which takes me down to 7. 3, 4, in
4.
fact, which takes me up to 6. And then a proliferate, which will take me up to 7.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You gotta be freaking joking me. Really? All right. Well, at least I can do this. I can bring out a Pollen Bright Druid. All right. So when it comes out, I put a 1/1 counter on a target creature. All right.
Okay.
Then I can smell fear.
Okay.
So I will proliferate. This will go up to 6. This will go up to 2. So this will fight that. Okay.
Okay. That's a. So after the fight.
Okay.
After the fight.
Okay.
And has taken damage.
It's taken 1 damage. So it is currently like a 3/2.
Okay.
All right. Got anything else?
Nope.
All right. I'm going to do Unbounded Potential, but it has the Entwine cost.
They can choose.
So I do both. So not only does this go up to 3, but then I proliferate. So I get that up, and Okay. And put a 1/1 counter on up to each of 2 target creatures. This isn't going to make sense. I'm going to put a 4 here, and then I'm going to put a 1 there.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to -2 this to exile target creature with power 4 or greater.
In response, Whisper of the Dross. You can't do that. It fizzles.
No, okay. Okay. So this gets -1/-1 counter. All right.
And then I proliferate.
Yeah. Okay. All righty. Your go.
I'm gonna play a swamp.
Okay.
And let's see.
I got a beefy boy.
Yeah.
A beefy blocker.
Yeah, I got a beefy elf.
Because I can pump you up. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. To destroy. Combat.
Okay.
Wait a second. No, not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play stealth mission. Now you can kill him.
No, I can't. Not on this turn.
Yeah, I know. But on your turn.
Put 2/1 counters on target creature.
Wait a second, you're dead.
Huh?
If I attack with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you put 2/1 counters on there, and
boom.
He's unblockable. Yeah.
Yeah, I had
I started out with 4 lands. The Wanderer, Unbounded Potential, Vastwood for, yeah. So I had 4 lands and that. And I thought, okay, I got tons of creatures in here. And I kept drawing lands and Smell Fear and Unbounded Potential and Smell Fear. And it's like, oh man, this is not working at all. And another Unbounded Potential. And finally,
something useful.
That would be useful. Okay. So we are at the end of playing the game. So
Yeah.
let's reset the board. That deck is working a heck of a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
And let's open a pack or two.
Okay.
So we do have some Dominaria United as well. I will open up a Dominaria United.
Okay.
It's got a slit on the side, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Got a Caves of Coils. That is the wonders of this deck and this deck.
Okay.
All right.
Gaia's Revenge.
Okay.
That was my rare, but it's Origins.
Yeah, Origins. Yep.
But my rare is encroaching Microsense.
Microsense. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, another of those.
yeah.
I mean, that's flying. Oh, this is the flying corrupted one. We didn't put that in there.
Yeah.
Anything else?
You got another farming bird.
Another thrumming bird. Yeah.
Anything? Oh, blight belly rat.
So we could potentially put the blight belly rat in here.
Okay.
So we might optimize that deck a little bit more. Let me go ahead and open up another one of these Dominaria United packs, which are so boring, right?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so I will open it up upside down, and I got drag to the bottom. So, that's okay. I mean, these are just draft boosters.
Oh, Argent armor.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's...
Okay. Arriva Ivor Bane of Blade Hold.
Okay.
Let's see. Don't.
So the set boosters were winnings from playing our Commander Night stuff. Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
And actually, we are going to be somewhat sponsored by our local game store. It's kind of a funky thing.
Do we have Mirror Convert?
We might have one. I don't know. So it's not a direct sponsorship. We'll talk to him about it. But basically, Rhino will be getting $50 in store credit for Magic each month for being what they call a commissar or a commissioner or something like that for the game of Magic. So basically, we show up to play Magic, and we get things going, events going, stuff like that, and which is good for us. And they give us $50 in store credit each month. Woohoo! So that's more packs. And other Magic related stuff. Also going to be the same thing for role-playing games. So we'll be doing more of that. Which we might end up doing a second channel. Let's see. Hey, we can shift over to me. Hey, we might end up doing a second channel for more generic gaming. So we'll have more miniatures and role-playing games and stuff like that on there. And maybe playing around with some other stuff. So let's see here. Back to you, Rhino.
So, yeah, as Papa Mage was I'm going to get a $50 in store credit each month.
Yeah.
So
Rhino's been getting into role-playing games, and of course I've been game master. I'm not going to use the term DM because I really never liked Dungeons and Dragons. We are we call it Dungeons and Dragons, and it's kind of sort of Dungeons and Dragons,
Mm.
but we're probably pushing it more towards Pathfinder.
Yeah.
And so we'll have more of that stuff going on. So we'll have another channel possibly starting up soon. That will be more focused around me, and of course, Rhino and Speedy will join in on the games.
Yeah.
But we will probably play some board games and do some streaming of role-playing games and painting miniatures and building stuff for miniatures, and we'll just keep doing Magic as well.
Yeah.
And see how things go.
So I have more videos coming out soon. So until then, Rhino out.
And not me. I'm still going to stay on the stream.
And Bobby Man.